Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, mercy, and safety to all of the Akim on the highways and byways, preaching the word in sincerity and in truth, and a healthy shalom to the elect. My name is Rawai, and I'm back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord willing, it is edifying. All right, this lesson will be sort of a part 2 to my recent lesson entitled Sit Your Dumb Ass Down, Jake. And I'll be following up on that lesson, going into a little bit more about how you don't stand a chance against Esau, Edom, and his sword. Okay, the power that he has, of being blessed with the sword. Okay, which today is the modern day gun. It could be considered all of the weaponry. Okay, that Esau has, and he was blessed with that. As we approach Jacob's trouble, which we are in it now, as Jacob's trouble continues to commence and grow, and things become perilous, and we start to see lockdowns and martial law and death in the streets. It's important to again just follow up on the fact of the matter that our people think them having a couple of guns, a couple of weapons, some rights to be able to have your weapons out and so-called defend the people. Nah, man, you don't have a chance. And I'm gonna play this video going into that. I just wanted to preface this lesson by going into that. We're gonna start to see more and more of our people want to take up arms against the system, against Esau, against his police, against his military, against ICE, like they're doing now, in some form of rebellion. But nah, man, you have no chance. You stand no chance against Esau, Edom, in his weaponry and his arsenal. So I'm gonna play this video really quick. I seen going into the drones and stuff that Esau has. These are weapons. These are killing machines. All right. Let's not forget the robot dogs that they rolled out with the attachments, with the weapon attachments on the robot dogs. The flamethrowers, the machine guns on top of these robot dogs. You have the robots that they're actually rolling out that can run fast as humans or faster, that can do particular things. So again, just going into the times that we're in, being smart out here. All right, let me play this real quick. Here you have some drones that with weapons, showing that they can kill on sight. They can track you down, circle you like they just circled this dummy here, and take you out. Take you out. Let me. Look at this, man. They're shooting the dummy, showing, okay, that these drones are going to be used as weapons, okay, surveillance as well. All right, be able to find people, locate people, shoot and kill. And that's just, and that's a small showing of what this devil has. But that's some ill shit. You moving around, drones follow your ass down and start shooting people. And you think you out here with a rifle, machine gun, or whatever you got, like you got some type of like you can face up or level up with Esau Edom and what Esau Edom has. You can't. You're not gonna be able to take down Esau and what this man has in his arsenal. All right. Esau was blessed with the sword, and let me get that real quick. All right, because not knowing these things is the reasons why our people are out there full of pride, thinking they got one up. This is Genesis 27:38. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. Okay? Genesis 27:39. And Isaac answered his father, Salakia, and Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt thou serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. So Esau Edom was blessed with the sword as he cried, okay, asking for a blessing. Okay. He was given the fatness of the earth. Okay. And I'll get to that in a second. Right. But he was blessed with the sword. It says, and by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay. That is the power. That is the rulership. Okay, by force. All right. Weaponry. Okay, the power to control shit. Okay, by that sword. The sword symbolizing, being able to rule with force. With nowadays is the all type of technology, but it starts with the physical sword. Okay, the power of the gun. And then all the advancements of technology that this devil has now. Lasers, heat-seeking drones, all right? Bombs. That's Esau Edom's blessing, okay? He's been blessed with the killing machines, all right? And clearly he has ruled pretty much, from Babylon the Great, that throne, okay, of Babylon the Great. He has controlled the world with the fear, by with that sword. All right, even outside of, what he's done to the Israelites. Okay, he has been able to, have control and power over the entire world and the other nations because of the power of the sword. All right, so Esau cried out asking for a blessing, and he was told that he has the blessing of the sword. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Okay. And has Esau not done nothing but swing that sword around, that power around, that gun around? All right. To get what he wants and take down nations and oppress the Israelites and everything else. Yes. Okay. So if he was blessed with that sword, you don't got one up on that. All right. Let me see. I'll read 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right. So Esau hated Jacob from the beginning. Okay. At this time, because, he was jealous of the blessing. Okay. The birthright. All right. He wasn't given the birthright, and that's that. And that perpetual hatred is still there, clearly. All right, as we can see. So not to get too deep into that, just wanted to stay focused on the fact that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, was blessed with a sword. Okay. And that's the power to control, kill, take over nations, oppress the Israelites with his military. Okay. And all the other technology now in 2026 that this man has, which you regular Jakes out here in the streets, back to the point, have no chance. Okay, you have no chance of going at Esau, Edom. All right. Let me get Job 9:24. I'll just read it. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay. And he is Esau, Edom. Okay. He was blessed with the sword, and he's been given a time frame to rule, okay, the earth, which we are in the times where that time is coming to a close. So Esau is going to come down with great wrath. Okay. But Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gave Esau a time to rule, and his time is almost up. We are days away, we can just say it, from his rulership being up. All right. But just for edification's sake, Esau, Edom has been given the power to govern, okay, the world. And he uses his sword, his power, the military, the gun, okay, and all the technology to kill, okay. He uses that to do so. All right. So the Lord gave Esau that. He ain't take shit. He ain't do nothing. He was given that. All right. Let's see. Yep. Let me get, because you got Jake out here thinking that they got anything on this man, and you don't. You do not. All right. So it's not smart to be out here, with that pride, right? Because that pride is going to get you. That pride is going to get you killed. Okay. Being ignorant, thinking that you somebody. And what happens is our people, like I said, our people have been oppressed for so long that they typically, they want so bad to, fight back. We all do. But like I said during the last lesson, we ought to wait on the Lord. Okay. The Lord will rise up to the prey. All right. We are not to be out here trying to, gird up arms against Esau, Edom. Let me read this too. I got another quick article. It says, let me see. Robotics special. U.S. government goes all in on robotics. All right. U.S. government goes all in on robotics. All right. There was a point that I read that I wanted to make. Okay, here it goes. The era of slow, lumbering humanoids is officially over. Okay. So they have robots now. All of that slow, robotic, slow shit is we in a new day. It's a new day. Okay. Tesla just dropped viral footage of the Optimus robot. Okay. Jogging eerily like a human with dramatically improved balance and gait control. All right. I just wanted to read that really quick because, again, it just goes to the point that you have no chance against Esau, Edom. And I've been saying this for a while now. The scripture says, it talks about a time like never before. And I always like to add that this technology, this AI technology, these robots, these drones, okay, that is definitely a part of that statement. Okay, we're about to witness a time like never before on the planet Earth, which is going to be mass death. But how is that going to happen? Yeah, they got these robots. Okay, they got this technology, heat-seeking lasers, missiles, cut your ass in half, hit your ass from outer space, right? Track you down with drones. Okay, robotic dogs. They even got like flies, robotic flies and shit that's buzzing around. Yo, bro, this man was blessed with the sword for real. All right, so I just wanted to bring that out real quick. Just to do like sort of a part two, you know, to the lesson I did. You know, sit your dumb ass down, Jake. You ain't got no smoke for Esau Edom and his technology, and it's not smart to do so either. All right, let me go into that a little bit. All right, we've been told how to govern ourselves. All right, and we don't take matters into our own hands. All right. Let me get this real quick. Let me get this. This is Hebrews 12:16. It says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." Okay, so back to the precept I brought up about, Esau crying for a blessing, all right, after he sold his birthright. All right, this devil, there's nobody worse on the planet Earth than Esau Edom. All right, Esau Edom is the epitome of wicked, okay, of wickedness. All right, so this man profane. He has no regard for anything righteous, okay? Anything sacred. This man is opposed to anything righteous or sacred. All right? It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. All right? So his thirst for blood and for coveting fields, as the scriptures say, and taking them by violence and taking over shit and wanting to play God, that's Esau Edom. All right? More so now than ever that he knows that his time is up. All right? So leave that nigga alone. Follow Yahweh Shem Abishai and how the scriptures tell us to move out here. All right? This is you see these ICE agents and things out here and all of this stuff. You don't play with this damn devil. We've been given the manuscript, so to speak, okay, in the manual how to govern ourselves out here. Esau Edom roll up. Hey, we know what, we a soft answer turns away wrath. We don't do too much. We don't try to match his energy. He's the devil. All right, we don't try to get one up on this goddamn devil here. We use wisdom out here. And once we do that, we follow what Yahweh Shema shall put before us, we'll make it up out of these situations. All right, this is the last precept. Just wanted to get this real quick in terms of how we to govern ourselves. Don't listen to these fucking so-called Black Panthers and these niggas, because you're going to wind up in the spirit world quick. All right, Matthew 5:25. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Okay? So we've all been effed with by police. Some brothers have been in jail. Man, I've been in jail so many times, bro. I ain't do no real jail time, but I used to get locked up all the fucking time. All right? And I wasn't following Matthew 5:25. That's probably why my dumb ass was always getting locked up. Cursing fucking Esau out, popping on police. Listen. Well, you can't do that nowadays. That was back when I was younger. We ain't give we was wilding, man. It was wild times. But anyway, I could have lost my life back then. and people are losing their lives now, not following, trying to be rebellious against, man. Do what these centurions say. All right. Try to buck up against them. Do what they say. And more times than not, we ain't doing nothing wrong. And at this point in our lives, we ain't doing a goddamn thing wrong against the law. So we gonna show our ID, whether we drive, whatever it is, and we gonna get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So no need to fight and go against this goddamn devil, try to prove a point. Matthew 5:25 again. Agree with thine adversary quickly, whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Okay, that is how we should. That is how we are to govern ourselves. Not take up arms, not go get gun licenses to be out there trying to patrol the streets and stand up against this goddamn devil. All right. If anyone wanted to get legally a legal firearm, you can do that in this country to protect your family, whatever. Do what you do, but that's that. Ain't nobody out here trying to go at other people or be some goddamn security guards for niggas. All right, so that's it, man. That's all I got. Sit your dumb ass down, Jake. We ain't no match for Esau Edom and the sword. Okay, and what Esau about, and we're about to see a lot more of technology that Esau's about to roll out. Because look at the stuff that we only see the stuff that they show. Imagine the shit that they don't show. All right, so there's no limits to what Esau has, his capability and his power. All right. And on the left-hand side and with the sword. All right. But we follow Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Esau ain't going to be able to touch us. All right. That's all I got, man. Lord willing, the session was edifying. Call halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. If you get anything from this lesson, please know and understand the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. The name of his only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. Those are the names we call on now. And in that dreadful day, we are in Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble has commenced. All right. We are in those times, man. So stay circumspect and stay in prayer. Shalom.